course, come out here and the wind's not cooperating with me, but this is my cooler that was on my Regal. I've had my Regal about 12 years now. Boat's about 20 years old. And it came with this cooler, and what is important about this cooler is that it's got these little hooks on the side. So there's, in the entertainment area, the little drink console, there's an inlay just for this, and these on both sides kind of sit down in there, so when the boat's moving, the cooler will stay in place. But as you can probably see, this edge has started to crack pretty bad. The front of it, I didn't mean to make this an ad for Monster Bass. It just kind of came out that way. I had a bunch of Monster Bass stickers, but it was kind of a little bit faded, torn up. You can see up here, I've still got some cracks in it. And there's just these little like dirt or whatever, and it's really hard to get out of there. So it's kind of showing its age. Wasn't very sightly. So obviously threw some stickers on it. That helped out quite a bit. The other thing that I did was I went in with some reflexive tape. So this is like adhesive tape. It looks smooth on the roll, but you can't really roll it straight. And I just kind of went in there and just coated this thing, just because it had some grime, looked kind of nasty, but kind of looks like the inside of like a soft cooler that has kind of that insulating material in there, or that liner. So hopefully that'll hold up, but kind of went with that. And then you can probably tell a little bit here, I just kind of went around with a light bead of silicone adhesive, just to give this thing a little bit better seal. And again, you can see up here, kind of, here's a good, like, you can just kind of see where it's just old and discolored. And I've basically washed it, power washed and all this stuff, and it's just looking a little bit old and worn out. So that was kind of the couple things, right? The stickers, giving it a good cleaning, putting this little seal on there, help keep it sealed up. And the last thing I did was I went online and I actually ordered some replacement. These were like 10 bucks for the set, maybe 7. But the old hinges in here were broken out, so I was able to get some new hinges. So this thing is basically like new again. We'll see how well this holds up, but I can always just slap another sticker on there. But it was either that, or people were trying to sell those coolers online for quite a bit of money, and they were probably in worse shape than this one is. But at least this way, maybe it's just a little bit different look. Kind of refreshes it a little bit, and I mean, all in all, I'm in some stickers, $7 in hardware, and just a little bit of time cleaning, and maybe a couple dollars worth of silicone. So just an idea or inspiration for anybody who's got one of these old coolers. I was looking around trying to find something that would fit in that spot, but again, it's just these little hooks here keep it in from sliding out when the boat's moving. And I've never really had a problem, except for maybe one time in really bad conditions where this thing didn't just stay where it needed to stay. It doesn't really necessarily keep drinks the coolest, but I do have a fridge downstairs, and I have a bigger multi-day cooler down there that's available. But this is just handy because it's on deck and it's kind of out of the way. So again, just something to try or maybe think about if you've got an older cooler and trying to replace it, and maybe can just bring your old one back to life.